So I use the Erin Condren 12-month planner that starts in July. But I'm going to show you what I do starting here in January, since this is the start of the new year and so many people are starting with a new planner. One of the things that I'm changing for this year is I'm just going to use straight black for my pen. I'm using a Pentel Energel liquid gel ink and a 0.07. What I found in the past is I have this jar full of colorful pens is somebody would go to write something in my calendar and they'd use the wrong color pen, and it just drove me absolutely insane. So I'm like, why am I doing that? Let's just use a black pen and eliminate that need. So that's new for January for me. So here's what I like to do. On Erin Condren Planners, she has a notes page next to the month. And so you can do this on any note page within your planner. But I want to show you one of the organizational tools that I use every single month. And it's called Start, Stop, and Keep. And I thought I would use this sticker sheet. I already started using this. You can see I like the way that it coordinates with this, so I started using this on my my monthly outlook, or my full month calendar, and we'll get to that in just a second. But I want to show you what I do with the notes page. So I decided to use these colors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my start, stop, and keep. And let me show you what I do with this. Okay, I'm going to start by dividing the page with just a pretty piece of washi right there, because I use my start, stop, keep on this side, and then I'm going to do my monthly, we don't call it a budget, we call it a spending plan, because that's so much nicer than budget. So I'm going to do my budget on that side. But on this side, I'm going to do the start, stop, keep. And I'm going to start with, this is closest to green, which makes me feel like start. Put that right up there. Okay, so the start box is for anything new that you want to start for the month. So the first thing I have here is I want to do meal plan Fridays. I found that I meal plan on Sundays and I pick up my groceries on Sundays and then I meal prep on Sundays. And the fact is, I really don't like going to the grocery store on the weekends. And so I'm going to get it all done early Friday mornings. I'm up early on Fridays anyway. And then I can have guests over on the weekend. I will always have food in the house. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start meal plan Friday, and then I want to keep my vegetable prep I have started doing about 20 minutes on the day that I get my groceries, and I prep all the vegetables. I shred carrots, slice cucumbers, maybe chop up some radishes, whatever sounds good for the week, and I keep them in little glass containers, and it makes making a salad during the week so easy. So I find I'm really getting my vegetables in every week. Something that I'm stopping this month is I am stopping my subscribe and save delivery. That's kind of a big deal for me because I've relied on subscribe and save for absolute years. But I thought I would try I'm going to start doing the grocery pickup at the grocery store. I'm going to make that something that I keep doing week after week, is the grocery pickup. Instead of actually getting all of my things delivered to my front door, I'm willing to go do the grocery pickup. And I'm going to see how I do money-wise. If I save anything, I'm pretty good about really doing the deals on the subscribe and save. But I just thought for this month, I'm just going to try that grocery pickup with my meal plan Friday and see how that works for me. This is going to be a hard one for me. So it might go back onto my start. It might not be a stop forever. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely keeping my vegetable prep for the week. That has worked really great for the last month. And we'll see how that meal planning on Friday goes for me. I've just been a Sunday meal planner for for decades, I feel like. And I think this is just going to fit our life better. I'm not sure why I didn't think to do it earlier. So that's start, stop, keep. And you can do this for anything, whether it's exercise habits. Oh, that's the other thing I want to keep. I want to keep doing my spinning classes and my yoga classes. And let me show you what I mean by that. So I decided in December that I was going to change up the workouts that I'm doing. I go to the gym every morning and I do weights and I get on the machines and I do those, but I haven't done a spinning and a yoga class. And those are two things I really wanted to start doing consistently. And so I got these little habit trackers. You can see them right here. It actually, your Erin Condren Planner comes with some habit trackers in it. I'm pretty sure some of these I got from the back. Yeah, see up here how it has these habit trackers up here. I've used up some of those. That was what I used for the month of December. The month of January, I actually ordered some habit trackers. I didn't have them custom printed because I want to be flexible in what I want to do. And then I decided that this January matches the color in January. So I used one out of the back, which is the one with the little star for the yoga, and one for spin. Now this means I want to take 7 yoga classes and 7 spin classes in January. And as you can see in December, I got really, really close. I did 4 yoga classes and 6 spin classes. What I didn't really count on was how I really need to schedule them into my week. I've got to write them down and commit to them because I ran into things like Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, where the classes weren't even offered. So if I was trying to cram them in at the end of the week, it wasn't even available for me to do. So anyway, that's something that I'm also going to put on my keep page, was keep my spinning and my yoga, because I want to actually make that goal this year. So, or this month in January. So that's what start, stop, and keep is. And it's just an assessment tool to keep you kind of tracking what's working in your life and what's not working, what you need to stop. It's things under consideration. And that's what that planning tool is. So over on this side, we do, like I said, what is called a spending plan. And let me see, I'm going to look in the back of this and see if there's any cute stickers that are, well, let's see, there's the little piggy bank. What about on here? We do what we call a conscious spending plan, which means we just sort of keep track of what we spend. We each have an amount every month. I think I'm just going to use this little pig right here. We have an amount every month and we get to spend it how we choose. If I want to go get a massage and a pedicure and then I'm out of my money, then guess what? I get to get a massage and a pedicure. But if I want to do something, better than that, if I need clothes, if I need anything, all of that money has to come out of my spending plan. So that's how we work that in our house. And I just like it as a spending plan as opposed to a budget. So I'm going to put that little guy up there. Oh, he's cute. And I'm just going to put spending. I know what it is. And I want my planner to be pretty. So this is just how every month I'm just going to kind of keep track of what I'm spending my money on, so that at the end of the month I know when I've reached my limit. And that, for whatever reason, seems to work better for us than being like, okay, you only have $35 to spend on this, and you only have $35 to spend on that. So this is my 2-page spread, my full calendar view. And what I try to do is anything that's a major event, like I've got an all-day meeting. So I went ahead, and this is off that sticker sheet I showed you earlier. Good Lord, I've got a lot of stickers going on over here. I'll find it for you later, but that's off there. This is out of one of the like monthly books that I've gotten, sticker books. So is that one. This is a quotes sticker that I have. I don't even know where I got these. Guys, I have so many stickers. It's kind of crazy. But I tend to use those. This is a special day that I've got happening. And then for my little appointments here, what I did was I went to the back and I just grabbed this color, which is the coordinating color, and then I just wanted a contrasting color for any major things that I need to, like I've got to get my daughter to the airport, my other daughter's going back to school, so I needed to have those so that I can see them at a glance. I also, over here, this is where I'm going to keep track of my yoga and my spin classes that I talked about earlier. There's 7, which means I need to get about 2 of each in each week, and I want to go ahead and I'm going to schedule those on my daily planners, because if I don't schedule them, I've learned I'm not going to get them in. So, but one of the things I'm going to do new this month is I bought this 3 sticker sheets of colorful dots, and these are actually transparent. And you can see them here. I've already used some of them. But what I like to do with these, and I think I'm going to do kind of coordinating colors here, is I like to mark the dates where I know my husband is working and I don't have to feed him. And I know also that I can't make plans on those nights. Like if somebody were to, spontaneously call us and ask us to do something fun, I'd have to say, no, my husband's gone. So I like to just put a little dot on there, and then I can see at a glance if somebody invites me and says, hey, you want to go out to dinner on the night of the 11th? I can't, I could go, but my husband won't be in town to go. So I do try to keep track of that. And then I know for sure he's also the 19th. So those are 2 dates that I can't have, that I'm not going to make plans for us. So that's what I do with those. The rest of the dots, what I did with those is, you can see I marked my kids' school calendars. So these were start dates for school and different things. This is spring break for the year. And then this is my daughter's graduation. So that's what I did on the main calendar. And I think a lot of people like to keep track of their kids' school calendar that way. These are just the main dates I needed to see for my own kids. So, okay. So that's what I do. That's how I do my double month spread, is keep big dates, things that I can't miss at a glance, know when my husband is not available to do things with me. And then I like to add fun special stickers. Okay, then I picked the Erin Condren Hourly Planner. And so what I like to do over here, this is the notes section. Let me show you, because I've already done it over here, because I'm already into this week. I'm just making this video kind of late. But you can see that this is how this comes. It's just sort of a notes section or a checklist section here. I did resolutions. I don't have any resolutions, so I'm not sure if I'm going to write stuff on that sticker yet or not. But I'm trying to think. Am I doing any resolutions this year? I don't know. And then what I do with my notes section is I do a to do, to buy, and to clean. And so I have these old stickers that I tore out of the back of an Erin Condren planner from forever ago. You can see, because it came in an Erin Condren thing. And I think it's actually easier to actually write on the sticker and then go ahead and write it, because sometimes this coil is hard for me to write. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to do a to-do. This is for next week, to do, to buy, and to clean. Okay, so here's how this works for me schedule-wise. I went ahead, I marked off, from 9 to about noon on Thursday. That's going to be the best day for me to run errands. And so how I determine where I'm going to go is over here with the to buy. So I know I need a new dog tag for my dog. He lost it. And then I need a grooming comb for my other dog as long as I'm at Petco. So those are things that I want to remember to buy. And so I know I need to go to Petco. So that's how I work that. This is before I decided I was going to go with all black. Can you see my colorful pens here? I do like to mark trash day. We get our trash pickup. It's as early as 7 on a Wednesday. I have got to get my trash out because there's nothing worse than having it left behind. So I use the trash day stickers for that. So to buy, to do, to clean. So what the to clean, where did I put my pen? What I do with the to clean box down here is these are not my weekly cleaning projects. These are things that are decluttering, or they are things like, you maybe don't have to dust your ceiling fan every single week. They're bigger than that. To clean, my sock drawer is driving me insane, you guys. Why do sock drawers get that bad? I don't understand it. But anyway, so I know I'm going to clean my sock drawer out this month, or this week. That's my big outside of the ordinary cleaning project. That's how I should say it. It's outside of the ordinary. It's not the dusting, the vacuuming, the mopping, the stuff that has to happen every week anyway. These are more of the big projects that I really need to get it done. And then what I discovered is, this is the week right after Christmas, is my drawer where I keep all of my tablecloths. That's a hot mess too. So I'm going to put in here a tablecloth drawer. Okay, so I've got 2 cleaning projects that I want to get done this week. So that's how that works. And then to do, this week is vacation week. I'm not going to have much that I'm going to try to get done this week. It's going to be low key, and I love that because everybody's at home. But that's how I set up my notes section. This is any block of time. I use these again. It's out of the back of an old Erin Condren planner. I'm trying to keep all my colors basically the same. She has a little different colorway this year. But this is a block of time that I know that I'm meeting with someone. So I have that there. I'm going to write her name here. So that's the block of time that I'm meeting with her. So everything else that I'm going to come in and I'm going to schedule it by hour. One more thing that I really like to do that I haven't done yet this week is, I'm actually filming this today on Tuesday, January 1st, is I like to come down here and on this bottom line, I like to write what my meal plan is. And so for here, this is going to be my chicken verde. And my camera is what is making my handwriting so awful. But this is a great place, just write down on this last line, because I don't normally have things going on. I do a yoga class on Mondays from 6 to 7, so I'll write that in a lot of times. But down here, this very last line, that's a great line to use for meal plan. Okay, so I finally had a chance to work through my planner and put everything in and get it scheduled. I did decide I was going to do some resolutions. I've always wanted to bake sourdough and have been unsuccessful, so I'm going to keep trying. I want to make a good loaf of sourdough this year. I want to track my reading. Oh, I wrote that twice. I do want to track my reading. I want to read 35 books. I don't know how often I read or how many books I get done in a year, and I just thought, I'm just going to know this year. And then I really want to have a weekly game puzzle night. I all too often will just sit on the couch and veg, and I wanted to be maybe a little more interesting than that. So that's something I'm aiming for. I listed all of my to-do things, and I've gotten a bunch of this stuff done. I got my to-buy done. my to clean. I better get working on that because I've only got 2 more days. But then you'll see I put in all my exercise plans. I added my weekly dinner plan. That's worked out great. Online shopping and getting up early and getting there by, I think I was there by 8:30 the other morning to pick up my groceries. That was huge. I'd gotten to the gym. I'd gotten my groceries. It just made like my day just go by. It was so awesome. And I'm really liking just the plain black pen. I even like, I like it so much I wrote over the red. I was like, oh no, I can't handle that. And then I just started prepping for next week with my to do, to buy, to clean so that I can move things over there. So that's how this is working. Oh, I did want to show you for anything that's like kind of an important or maybe an out of the ordinary, or maybe I should say outside of the home type meeting, I decided to use these stickers that I got from Erin Condren. And I decided I'm not going to go color-wise on this because there would only be one appointment I could make if I wanted to match the colors. So I'm just going to go straight down it, and I'm going to just sort of let that go instead of trying to color coordinate all of my stickers. So anyway, I will, since I started this on a Tuesday and I wasn't really sure how I was going to do my planner for this year, I just sort of took my time and tried to figure it out, and this is how I'm going to move forward. So Sunday night I will sit down with my planner and I will make next week's schedule, and I'll move stuff over from the to-do list that maybe didn't get done or things that need to add. I'm going to schedule in my workouts so that I can go ahead and start checking off my list. I showed you how to make your start, stop, keep assessment. I added consistent water to that. There's my water. I drink a lot of coffee during the day, and I don't love water. I love coffee, especially when it's cold, so I need to maybe do a little bit better. So anyway, that's how this is working. If you have any questions for me about my planner, I'd be happy to answer them, and I'm looking forward to sharing more ideas with you. I have some ideas in the notes pages. So that's it.